Hello guys, welcome to our video on the wonders of the solar eclipse. If you've ever seen a solar eclipse, you know how truly awe-inspiring it can be. If you've never had the chance to experience one, we hope this video will inspire you to seek out the next solar eclipse and witness the magic for yourself. In this video, we'll explore the science behind solar eclipses and the different types that can occur, as well as delve into the rich history of these amazing events. We'll also provide tips on the best places to view a solar eclipse and discuss some important safety considerations to keep in mind. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be amazed by the wonders of the solar eclipse. A solar eclipse is a natural event that occurs when the moon passes between the sun and the earth, blocking out the sun's light and casting a shadow on the earth's surface. This can happen only when the moon is in the new moon phase, which occurs when it is directly between the sun and the earth. During a solar eclipse, the moon's shadow will sweep across the Earth's surface, causing a partial or total eclipse to occur depending on the position of the moon and the Earth. A partial eclipse occurs when the moon only partially covers the sun, while a total eclipse occurs when the moon completely covers the sun, creating a ring of fire effect. Solar eclipses are relatively rare events, and they have been observed and studied for thousands of years. They have played a significant role in human history, both culturally and scientifically, and continue to fascinate people around the world today. In this video, we will explore the science behind solar eclipses, the different types of solar eclipses that can occur, the history of solar eclipses, and the best places to view a solar eclipse. We'll also provide some important safety tips for viewing a solar eclipse and encourage you to learn more about this amazing natural phenomenon. Solar eclipses occur when the moon passes between the sun and the earth, casting a shadow on the Earth's surface and blocking out the sun's light. This can only happen when the moon is in the new moon phase, which occurs when it is directly between the sun and the Earth. The moon's orbit around the Earth is slightly tilted, so most of the time, it passes above or below the sun and an eclipse does not occur. However, a few times each year, the moon's orbit takes it directly between the sun and the Earth, creating the conditions for a solar eclipse to occur. During a total eclipse, the moon's shadow is able to reach the Earth's surface because the moon is closer to the Earth than the sun. The shadow is cone-shaped, with the point of the cone touching the surface of the moon and the base of the cone reaching the surface of the Earth. As the moon moves across the sky, the shadow moves across the Earth's surface, creating the path of total darkness that is visible during a total eclipse. Solar eclipses are a valuable tool for scientists studying the sun and the moon. They can be used to study the sun's atmosphere, known as the corona, which is usually too faint to be seen because of the bright light from the sun's surface. They can also be used to study the composition and structure of the moon's surface and atmosphere. Solar eclipses have been studied and observed for thousands of years, and they have played a significant role in human history, both culturally and scientifically. They continue to fascinate people around the world today and are a valuable tool for scientists studying the sun and the moon. Solar eclipses can be divided into three main types: partial, annular, and total. A partial eclipse occurs when the moon only partially covers the sun, causing a portion of the sun's light to be blocked out. This type of eclipse is visible from a larger area of the Earth than a total eclipse, but it is not as dramatic. The moon's shadow is still able to reach the Earth's surface during a partial eclipse, but it is not as large as during a total eclipse, so only a portion of the sun's light is blocked out. An annular eclipse occurs when the moon is farther away from the Earth in its orbit, so it appears smaller in the sky. This means that it does not completely cover the sun, creating a ring of fire effect. The moon's shadow is still able to reach the Earth's surface during an annular eclipse, but it is not large enough to completely cover the sun. A total eclipse occurs when the moon completely covers the sun, creating total darkness in the area where the eclipse is visible. This type of eclipse is much more dramatic and is visible from a relatively small area of the Earth. The path of the moon's shadow across the Earth's surface during a total eclipse is relatively narrow, so only a small portion of the Earth is able to see a total eclipse at any given time. Each type of solar eclipse has its own unique characteristics, and they can be observed and studied in different ways. They have all played a significant role in human history, both culturally and scientifically, and continue to fascinate people around the world today. Solar eclipses have been observed and studied for thousands of years, and they have played a significant role in human history, both culturally and scientifically. Early observations of solar eclipses can be traced back to ancient civilizations, such as the Babylonians, who recorded them as far back as the 2nd millennium BC. Solar eclipses were often viewed with fear and fascination, and they were often interpreted as signs of divine wrath or other supernatural events. In more recent history, solar eclipses have been used to study the size and distance of the moon and the sun. In the 18th and 19th centuries, astronomers used solar eclipses to measure the size and distance of the moon, which helped to refine our understanding of the solar system. Solar eclipses have also been used to study the sun's atmosphere, known as the corona, which is usually too faint to be seen because of the bright light from the sun's surface. Solar eclipses continue to fascinate people around the world today, and they are still a valuable tool for scientists studying the sun and the moon. They are also a popular tourist attraction, with many people traveling to different parts of the world to see them. It is never safe to look directly at the sun, even during a solar eclipse, as it can damage your eyes. To safely view a solar eclipse, it is important to use proper eye protection, such as eclipse glasses or a solar filter. Eclipse glasses are specially designed glasses that have filters that block out the harmful rays of the sun, allowing you to safely view an eclipse. These glasses should be worn at all times when looking at the sun, including during a solar eclipse. It is important to make sure that the eclipse glasses are ISO 12312-2 compliant, which means that they meet international safety standards for viewing the sun. A solar filter can also be used to view a solar eclipse. A solar filter is a special filter that is placed over the front of a telescope or binoculars, allowing you to safely view the sun through the telescope or binoculars. It is important to make sure that the solar filter is properly attached to the telescope or binoculars and that it is not removed or tampered with during the eclipse. In addition to using proper eye protection, it is also important to be aware of other safety considerations when viewing a solar eclipse. This can include wearing protective clothing, such as a hat and sunglasses, to protect your skin and eyes from the sun's harmful rays, and staying hydrated by drinking plenty of water. It is also important to be aware of your surroundings when viewing a solar eclipse and to follow any safety instructions that may be provided by local authorities or eclipse viewing organizers. In conclusion, solar eclipses are a fascinating and awe-inspiring natural phenomenon that have captivated people for thousands of years. They occur when the moon passes between the sun and the earth, blocking out the sun's light and casting a shadow on the Earth's surface. Solar eclipses can be divided into three main types: partial, annular, and total, each with its own unique characteristics. They have played a significant role in human history, both culturally and scientifically, and continue to fascinate people around the world today. To safely view a solar eclipse, it is important to use proper eye protection, such as eclipse glasses or a solar filter, and to be aware of other safety considerations. By learning more about solar eclipses and other natural phenomena, we can gain a deeper understanding of the world around us and the wonders of the universe.